chat. Welcome back to an episode of Stoneblock 4. Today, we're going to try and finish Oblivion. It looks like a lot to my small brain, but I'll get it done. I added these 4 rooms up here along the corners for extra places to put things, and I did this little lighting design. I don't know, I kind of like it, but it is what it is. This is going to be the Just Dire Things automation. I started to play stuff out just because I wanted to, but we'll come back to that. What we do need to do is we need to go talk to our pal, the Wormright. So let's go find his weird... I haven't met him yet. Okay, well, let's go find him. Hello, good sir. What do you have in your shop? Ooh, dragon... Oh, okay, yep. Generator from Draconic. Ooh. Oh, actually, that's... I might buy that right now, actually. So I can teleport places better. Anyways, hello, sir.
Anomalous entity detected.
What do we have here? I gotta say, seeing a human reach such heights of knowledge wasn't something I expected, but I'll take the surprise. If my memory serves right, the last thing I was doing before all of this was looking for my brother, Chaos. You haven't seen him around, have you? People tend to think dragons are nothing but wild, fire-breathing beasts with the wings the size of continents. But I'm half dragon, and I turn out pretty normal, right? Anyway, you're here for that upgrade, so let's get to work. I can provide 2 upgrades for your world engine. The first, we'll need some key materials to craft the foundation of draconic technology. An energy core with 4 stabilizers and 4 crystal matrix blocks. The matrix design isn't dragon tech, of course. My brother borrowed it from Infinity, another echo he worked closely with.
Alright, so 4 core energy... These things. Need 4 of those, 1 of those, and 4 of those, which honestly I could probably just do all of those right here. Let's make a bunch of these, actually. I need a little bit more than that. We'll make just like, I don't know, that many stacks. It's fine. I need 4 of these blocks anyways. I need 1 of these, which I just need to do some core making. I will definitely auto-craft these eventually. Just for now, I need 2 more of these, okay. Alright, there's the core, and now I need 4 of these things. I need 4 more of these. Oops! That was not intended, but alright. So I now need to talk to this guy again, and we'll play as Echo.
Now, for your second upgrade, this one is a little more volatile. The Void is a tricky force to control, even for elder dragons, but a mythical species like the Leviathans should contain enough void energy to power your world engine. Kill one, and bring its unborn offspring to your world engine. To forge resonant void, you will need to concentrate the sources of void energy and alloys strong enough to not only contain that power, but to channel it through your world engine as a stable, usable force.
Alright. I can auto-submit, not auto-submit, but we can auto-build this. And add it to our thingy. Now, I don't know 2 things. I don't know if we have to build it entirely. And I also don't know if we can use it for power storage. It would be really cool if we could have this as our power storage. But I think regardless, I'm going to put it above my base like my plan initially was. But I'll look into that in a little bit. I gotta... Okay, I mean, I can make another one. Why not? That would be fun, I guess. Grab some monies. So, this is to find the Leviathan and to make Promethium. I already have the Atomic Forge. This will be fun. So if we go back home, there should already be, can I? Yep, cool. So I did a little bit of stuff over here. I got the assembler ready with a machine add-on and some extenders. And we should be good for the assembler. Now, I know I need my atomic forge, which I put in a barrel up here. I think we're just going to put this buddy old pal, like, right here. And then we place the cores around it and do that. And then I believe they get powered by enderic lasers that are all around it. So I think if I do something like this, this would look pretty cool. I don't know how cool it will look, though, but we'll see. Just something like that. And then we need the target designator, which I have somewhere. There it is. So if we clear you... Oh, you're in the wrong spot. It's okay. We'll fix you in a second. So those should all be powered up to point at you. And then we need to give these guys all gates, I believe. Cool. And then we are going to grab... I believe we can just grab a pattern provider. I don't know what I'm going to need. I'm just going to grab an extended because I can. As well as my cables. And then maybe grab a import bus because I know some of these machines are a little weird on auto outporting. So we'll just grab... Let's come off of you because I only need 2 more channels. So if I come off of you, I want to just do you there. I think that... Okay, that's not really what I wanted. Maybe I have to come in from the bottom. Oopsies. Okay. And we can go like that, and that should work the way I want it to. It has power, so boom, Promethium. Engraved in the atomic force, so it's a lot of back and forth. So we need to do this pattern, right? Which means we need to then know how to make these overcharged crystals, which thankfully this one is not a forge recipe. However, I need to know how to make these superconductors, which we have an assembler portion, which everything already knows how to be made. The dubious container. I think since I'm right here, I'm just going to throw this in the assembler itself, because that's the assembler one. Yeah. So that's good. Then it's this Heisenberg something or other. Oh, I need to be back in here. It's this Heisenberg thing, which I think we're going to do the super AI chip route. So that should also be in the thingy. And then we will engrave with the super AI chip. And then we need this advanced computing thing, which we also need these silicon wafers, which is more engraving. We already have carbon fiber strands on loop, which is good. I got adamant and stuff already ready to go. Same with the duracium. Processing unit needs to be known how to be made. So we put that in there. Come down to here. And then if we throw you into here and do blocked patterns, how much Promethium do I need for this resonant void? I need 4. Let's just do 1 for now. Do I have any issues? Advanced batteries. Where was the advanced battery? Oh, it was right here. That's right. Forgot that one. Whoops. Yeah, the alloy smelter where all that's going to be made, so we should be okay. So we should be able to do it, and it should just kind of go. Yeah, we're going to need to put an import bus right underneath it, which we should be able to only import the silicone wafers. Grab some accelerators as well. Actually, I shouldn't even need to do that. I should just be able to connect you up and it'll only import as needed. Taking a lot of power. I wonder how my power's going. It's okay, we're gonna go advance on our power here in a minute. Not in a minute, but in an episode or two. We're gonna get extra power. But this should be a Promethium. Alright, that was a Promethium. Now how's my power handling that? Ah, we good. I've noticed that these are definitely starting to run low. And it's not really those I have to worry about, it's the ethanes. But these ones are fine. So if I make 3 more, we should be good. Right? And that'll be the Promethium, because that is all we need there. Need to figure out that abyssal egg. Yeah, Void Flame fuel we'll figure out. Fortron, we have Fortron, so we should be able to kind of like make this a world. Res Void. Should be able to make this a recipe, and it'll just send it into the world engine as needed, which is way the heck down here. Right? And you're making my Promethiums. So working on these things. Yep, it'll go. Well, there's one. All right, cool. Find the Leviathan. With the ocean ring, there is a creature that has been touched by the void. Good luck. You'll need an abyssal sacrifice to activate the altar. The items required to craft it can be acquired from the colossal gateway eternity. Need the abyssal sacrifice. Oh, geez. I should have most of this, honestly. So I need this thing. Which I need water essence. Oh, can't I also buy this from someone? I don't really want to. Alright, so after crafting this thing, we're going to come over here and spawn the thing in and just start wrecking it. Because again, I should be okay. I got plenty of damage against it. Okay, can you guys, like, get wrecked, please? Turn the magnet on so I can... Oh, goodness. More, please? More waves, please? I don't know who else I need to smack. You guys? Yeah, get wrecked, please. Get wrecked. Where's the last one? Oh, it's another crab. Get wrecked, please. Go by. Got those things. How many waves are there? 3? 4? I don't know. Something or other. I think you're the one I need to wreck. I don't know. Ow, do you guys mind? Like, going away, please? You. Ha ha. Oh, lordy, the loot rules. And one more. Wave 4 starting in 20. I don't remember how many the light waves there were. Oh, 4 waves. Cool. Easy peasy. Oh, I got Promethium from where? I don't even know, but it's fine. I got that teleporter too. That teleporter will be good for getting to the Leviathan area, I think. Alright, bye. Thank you. That was easy. Music disc. Got a water bangle, which would be good in the Leviathan area, I think. But I also have the dire upgrade thing. I think I can put you there, and that'd work fine. Cool. Okay, so I need to make the abyssal sacrifice, which, do I have everything? Need to make a Heart of the Sea. Do I have... Oh, nope, I have to go buy it. Hello, sir. Heart of the Sea, please. Thank you. Okay, we put the abyssal sacrifice in there, and we're good. So, Ocean ring creature, tough luck, blah, blah, blah. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Locate the Leviathan. Use your explorer's compass to find the water orb arena. Water orb arena. Do that one. And we need to go, what is that, south? I don't know. Shard. Ocean North. I think I put this on there. And then shift. I'll put that there and then shift. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna stay flying. Okay, so we are 1,500 blocks away. Where are we? Oh, nice. Okay, so we go this way. All right. Well, I think we're here, or at least close enough. Ah, here we go. And I should be able to activate water breathing, and I should be a-okay. I think. What is going on? Slowness and darkness? No, 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 no. Please, no. Please, no. I want to make sure that my water breathing's fine under here before I just get wrecked by a bunch of these bozos. Why do I have so much of that? It's okay, though. Because again, I have my water breathing. It is on. This darkness is not making me happy, though. All right. Let's throw all this stuff in here and hope for the best. Okay. Let's see what we got to deal with. Oh, dude, there's so many of these things. I really don't care about the replica ore either. Where is our Leviathan? I can't see anything. This isn't fair. If I get wreckled because of it, I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, bud. Not one-shotting, but you're getting absolutely wrecked. Oh, my lord. Why do you keep sucking... Why do you keep sucking me in? Hello? Okay, did I get my abyssal... I got a lot of them. Oh my goodness. What does this do? Right click to fire a grappling hook. Left click to shoot tentacle that damage. Okay, cool. I don't really care about that. Go away! Cool. Looks like now all we need to do is automate the void flame fuel, which is what we have over here. So this side will be for our solids, and this will be for our liquids, and this will be clicking everything. So this should be allow list down, and I should be able to hit goo. And if I give it chorus fruit, it should just click it whenever. And of course I'm going to have to do cable export bus. I'll make 10 of them real quick. And no, acceleration cards aren't that big of a deal on this thing, but I want to make sure they work. And we'll throw you in there and grab our chorus. So if I take... Oh, they're already connected. Okay. So if we do render area and we go... No. Big, 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 big. We do that. I might need to go one more. Something like that. And then do that one more time. Cool. And that should be clicking, right? Yes, perfect. Okay. So that should be good. That should constantly be clicking both of these, right? In here, we need the block placer to allow on the down. We want to then show the area, and we'll do this at that speed. We want to take it down a couple notches. Down one more, and then Z, YY. Nope. XX right there, and then go like that. Cool. So then we want the goo and the clear glass. We want it to be able to get placed on this stuff, essentially. So if we take coal, for instance. Yep, and it'll place it strictly on that. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we'll do that. And then that should turn into something raw coal. Cool. We want to allow this kind of same thing. Go down. Go that way, and then boom, 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 boom. Yep, and then we want this to basically at just dire hit all of these things. The actual like final product that's ready to go, you know? Raw void flame, raw eclipse ember. That should be good. Allow list. And then in order to, let's see, interface. In order to get it back into the system, once it gets broken, we're going to place a Dear Pal interface right there. And we're also going to bring our cables over to it. And I have drops teleporter and auto smelt, as well as high efficiency and high end braking, so that it should, in theory, not struggle with power draw as much and be quick. So it should be able to click that instantly, and I should have at just dire primal coal in here. Perfect. So that side is pretty simple, and then we just need to bring an advanced block placer with a pattern provider, and I believe a standard pattern provider should work just fine here. Place that there, U and U. And of course, we'll have to do our patterns for those in a second. This one is where I'm not quite sure how to do this, because we need... All right, so I think I got this kind of how I want it. Or at least understand it. So these click. These will place and break blocks around it, and this will place and break fluids around it. And then I also have a pipe coming out of here back into the pattern provider, so that once it is done collecting, it has a place to go. We will partition something in our system here in a minute, but we need to make these patterns for everything. So it should be at just dire. We need it to know how to make this stuff. So basically it's going to be, let's see, because we need raw ferrocore. This recipe here, except we're going to take the ferrocore, the actual ingots, and we're going to set it to 3, because you can get 3 to 4 per one of it. And we want to make sure we do it on the low end. So we're going to do the same thing for the blaze gold, because we have it on auto smelt as well. And then we also need to make these block versions of it, so that it knows how to make the block variety of what we are making, because the block variety gets placed down. I believe that's how that all works, right? Okay. So if we come over into our assembler matrix and place these down, because it should already know how to make the blocks of everything else. come up here and place these down, we should be able to have it make anything we want in here. Perfect, just like that. So one thing we do need to do over here is I have a cell workbench, a 64K fluid storage partitioned with with the polymorphic, the unrefined fuel, and the regular fuel itself. So we should be able just to come over here, take one of those out. So now we have a spot for it to go when it's in our system, just temporarily. And we're also going to use, I did not mean to do substitutions, but that's okay. We're going to use the reaction chamber for a lot of this because it's possible. It's easy. So first things first is we need this to know how to make the polymorphic catalyst, and that's not the place I wanted that to go. Boom, polymorphic catalyst. And how is nether wart created? Boom, I have a nether wart chicken. That is fine. So we got the polymorphic catalyst, and we need to know how to make the polymorphic fluid. And the polymorphic fluid inside the reaction chamber essentially just takes out the in-world dropping recipe, essentially. Right? So instead of having to drop this stuff into the world, we throw it in the reaction chamber. And then it's kind of the same thing for all of this stuff too. We want the unrefined blaze fuel and the unrefined void fuel and the unrefined eclipse fuel, I guess that's fine. And then this is where we get the goo thing because it is a 1-to-1. So we'll put these into here. And then we should be able to throw you into there. And then I have a reaction chamber. Should be able to throw these into here for the unrefined and the polymorphic. And then throw those into there, right? Except one thing I want to do with all these recipes, I forgot about this, is take the pattern modifier from, I believe this is Advanced AE or Extended AE? Extended AE. Open it up, throw all of these in here, and do a 6 times amount. Because it can do them all 6 at the same time. So 6 buckets of unrefined turns into the refined versions, right? And that makes sense to me. So let's throw this stuff back into here. And then throw this stuff into here. And I believe if everything works the way I want it to, I should be able to make 4 buckets of void flame fuel. Except I can't click it. Okay. Hello? What if I do this instead? Because I have everything in my inventory. So if we just throw that all into there and throw it into there. And then go down to our world engine. Void. I need 2. And it should craft everything, I think. And it should take everything out where it needs to go. So if I do that, it's going to start making everything. And this stuff is kind of slow. Looks like one thing we can do, though, is if I take this thing here that I got from a quest reward a long time ago. I want to put it, I don't know, right there. I should be able to set this watch of flowing time down. And it should produce it quicker. Yes, okay. Let's go back and make the void again. I need 2. Okay. Okay. Go. So now all of this should go a lot faster. And it'll start producing the fuel. Nice. I'm liking that. It's still just currently going on making everything else. Is there something wrong with the reaction chamber? Okay, now maybe it'll work. I'm still wondering why it's... Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just going weird. We're going to turn that off because we don't need it. But this should be good to make any sort of just dire tools things, and also time crystals and time fluid, which I want to figure out how to do. So I can do intro and flux to make the time crystals, and uses. I think I can make the chicken with this. I mean, I'm almost right there to make that. I just need to make this stuff, which still requires the awakened, which is a lot of stuff. Okay. Hello, sir. Cool. We're done. Let's submit that and auto build this and see where it goes, except it won't show me. It's going to go right there. I mean, this resonant void looks really cool, actually. Are you going to place? Cool. We got those. And now it looks like we're done here. What are we going to get? Another heart amulet. Oh. Complete the stage, and let's see what he says. Oh.
Searching databank for last known location of Ascended Echo archives. Archives could not be located. System analysis complete. The WERK has encountered an unexpected error. The final echoes remain unreachable to the system. Consult the Echo of the Wormrite, who may have some methods of uncovering traces of the Ascended Echo archives.
Okay, his thing isn't working. One thing about dragons is that we can sense our kin across time and space. Wherever my brother is, I know he'll hear me. He always does. He's a chaotic little wormling, though, so don't expect him to be somewhere easy to get to. Normally, I'd take you there myself. But, as you already know, I'm just a binary recollection of my memories. Still, there's always hope. To get there, you'll need to fuse an advanced draconic cores with Fortron, Chronon, and Source, then temper it in Shoalfire. With luck, the process will carry my draconic will into a component strong enough to... Oh, okay, so craft a Chronon resonator. Okay. Okay. I don't... It looks like this is... It said the final tier, so it looks like we're in the final thing. All right, so last thing is this time wand. Because I was looking at it. It actually doesn't seem too difficult to do. We have it now. And so it has energy. Now it just needs time fluid, which I'm not quite sure how to get time fluid into here. But we should be able to make the time fluid not too difficultly either. So if we do this, it's literally just polymorphic fluid and time crystal. And we get time fluid. And that needs to go into the reaction chamber. And then if we just make time fluid, except it won't allow me, there we go. We make one, it should be able to do it all. And if we just leave it alone and come down to the reaction chamber, except it's not making it. Okay. How do I... So it looks like if I place you there, place the bucket in there, and then right click, I now have time wand. Yay! Can I make 8 of you guys? Will that actually work properly, or is it going to be a bum? Yeah, wrong side. Oh, probably because I turned off the auto export. And I want it to auto export. I have slowness for why? I have no idea. We now have a time wand. Not quite sure how this works, but if we were to say smack it on you, it uses a little bit. If I did like 128, 256. That's going to kill my power probably, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, no, it's not. Cool. I'll have to figure out how to get all of this perfectly on autocraft, because for whatever reason it doesn't want to work properly. Time fluid. Maybe drawer. If I did a fluid drawer. I don't know, put you in there. Lock it and do that. So it has time fluid. It's got 3 buckets. Why do you have 3 buckets? Probably because you didn't have a place to put it. So if I did like another 10 buckets, would it work? It's crafting those intro seeds. Everything should be good. It's just waiting on those now. Yeah. And then I can just come back over here and just grab time fluid as needed. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Chat, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, I think that'll be it for today's episode. Next episode, we go through and figure out how to make this shoal fire and get the last few echoes. If I had to take a guess, there'd be 3 other echoes. And they're probably going to be 1 for Draconic, 1 for Mechanism, and the Antimatter, and then I have no idea what the other one is. If there's a 3rd one. But I feel like there is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you slap I forgot I had the Leviathan. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you slap that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.